Quick test. Quick test. Hey Jay. Gonna wave. What's today's topic? Let me see what comes through. Let me see what comes through as we're walking. Grand risings. It's actually afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Let me know if you have a question or any topic, because I'm just coming on here to see what comes through. I wanted to share something around working through the pain. Allowing yourself to work through the pain. So I'm in the middle of a process with my cohort right now, and this is a good spot to stop and chill for a minute. We are in the middle of working through some deep things with the root chakra, crown chakra, and there's a lot of pain that needs to be released in the field. And sometimes when we're working through these emotions, automatically everything in our body wants to stop, wants to put everything on pause. We feel like we can't keep going. And these are the moments when we got to keep going. And it's not to push yourself, and it's not to push you against the grain, but it's to push you for you to see what you're made of. For you to feel into what you're made of. Because when you're asking to complete your divine assignment, you will be asked to show what you are made of. And the only thing that we need to do is surrender to the pain. Let me say the main thing that we need to do, because there are multiple things that we can do. But the main thing is surrender to the pain. That means don't try to fight it, don't try to fix it, don't try to heal it, don't feel bad for it, don't feel like you did something wrong because you're processing some old emotion. It's none of that. It is what it is. I'm feeling pain because I'm feeling pain because I'm feeling pain because I'm feeling pain. The things that we go through on earth are painful. I surrender to that. I'm not going to be in resistance to that. I'm also not going to stop taking these walks or doing my runs or getting sun, air, water, breathing life into my being just because I'm hurting right now. Just because it's painful right now. Welcome, Alicia. Oh, Alicia, could you message them in the Telegram chat and let them know that I'm going live? I completely forgot to, because I just threw it on. I started going for my walk and then I threw the live on. So let them know that I'm going live and I forgot to message. If you can, please and thank you. So I want to tune in for a moment there and sit with that for a moment. And do an attunement around, here's what it feels like right now. To accept the pain. To accept that I'm hurting. And that it's okay to keep going. It's okay to keep going. Thank you guys. Hey girl, we're jumping on. I forgot to message in the chat and Alicia just put it in there for me. Give me some topics. Tell me how you guys are feeling. Let's add to this field right now. Because these lives, you guys are my cohort and you guys are juicing me up so much. So just put all your energy into the field right now, because what I'm sending into the field right now is for everybody to be able to move through this pain that we are processing right now. Move through this pain that we are ejecting out of the field. And we're going to collectively do that. Thank you guys for joining. We're going to amplify. Today's a very powerful day. In the Hindu calendar, it's a particular energy and reverence of the sun. My homie back there. It gives me fuel. You guys know the fuel that it gives me. And right now, okay, beautiful, because a couple of y'all was messaging me that the tears and the emotions are real right now, and I am not sorry. Let's get through it. Let's get through it. Especially when it comes to heartbreak and the things that I had to move through around not being a good mom, having to choose X over Y in my spiritual path, having to separate myself from loved ones or family. These are the emotions that we are being asked to harness and turn into gems. To be able to turn into gems. You guys let me know how the audio, video, sound quality, all of that is right now. Because I'm outside. I wanted to sit with the sun and sit with the water to deliver this one. Okay, thank you. I'm feeling this pain and I deserve to keep going. Reframing. What about me? So this energy right now, I deserve to be seen. I deserve for somebody to listen to me and hold me in this feeling right now. And we're going to keep going. And as little children, I like this example that you're bringing with the inner child and what you're moving through right now. Because as children, when you see parents, I was one of these parents too. They're just dragging that little kid, and that little kid is trying to keep up. The poor parents with their big feet, and the little kid is just running to keep up with the parents. That's how we're moving through life right now. And when we start to embark on this journey, and we have to face all of these unmet needs, We are facing on the spiritual path. The main thing that we are up against is our unmet needs. How were we unmet as children? What were all the ways that we were not seen for our gifts, our abilities, and our brilliance? And letting yourself meet that pain. And keep going. Keep going. Because when you're feeling that emotion and you can flip it and you can tell yourself, you know what, I learned how to run faster. You know what, I learned how to be bolder. So you know what, let me keep running in the direction of what I desire. That's why we're on the spiritual path. We are on Buddha. Buddha lied to y'all. Buddha's message got a little tripped up there. But the spiritual path is you accepting all of your heart's desires and you deleting all the limitation that society and your parents imposed on you, telling you that your desires could not be met because the world was limited. Instead of drawing upon the infinite nature of all that is to help you build the life that you dream of. That's what the spiritual journey is all about. And it takes facing the pain of that limitation to grow. To grow. I created limitations in my company. I created limitations in my relationship in order to see what I truly desire, which is why I had to leave those relationships, which is why I had to sell those companies. Insert your scenario in there. And that's A-okay. That's not an L. It's not a failure. It's a learning curve. And it's okay that it hurt. It's okay that it hurt. It's okay that it hurts. And when you flip that pain, surrender it to source, you continue the fuel. You continue expressing the desire so that you can move in the direction of what your soul really wants to experience here. The pain is part of it. And learning how to take the time you need. For example, a couple months ago, I'm going to talk about it because look, this is how pain lingers in our mind. A couple of months I was running along the same river and I tripped and hurt my elbow. I got up, I looked at it, I felt good to keep going. I ran back home. But then when I got home, I tended to it. And for a moment, when I got home and I was healing my wound, for a moment, I was about to go into a negative thought pattern. What did I do wrong to fall? No, baby girl, you run. The road is rocky. We had just finished hurricanes and the platform was rocky. And sometimes you trip on earth. It's nothing else. It's just nothing else. You couldn't have seen the gap. You couldn't have You tripped, you got up, you did great. You did great. And that's how you take the pain and you keep moving forward. And building up that strength, and then the next day I went out and ran, didn't fall, and I'm okay. But building up that strength, because what tends to happen in the human mind is that pain creates a signal to stop. And utilizing your intuition, utilizing the capacity, your intuition is the capacity of your higher self. Your intuition is the capacity of your higher self. So utilizing your intuition, your connection to higher self, to know your capacity, you can truly gauge if you need to stop or you need to keep going. I'm advocating that we keep going. Find a good coach, find a good mentor, find a good lover, find a good friend. I don't know, find a bird. I have a bird. Where is he at? I have this bird that I talk to when I come and I sit down here, and he listens. He sits and he listens. He doesn't fly off. But find someone that's gonna make it okay for you to keep moving forward. Because the majority of people around us will stop and will tell us to stop. Oh, you failed, so stop. Oh, you don't have this result, so stop. But the spiritual journey is not about the result. You don't measure your progress on the result. If you measure your progress on the result, you will be results oriented. That will create a whole different level of pain in your life. But if you measure your results on how you feel in the process, you will train yourself how to feel good, even when it hurts to grow. I've had so many growing pains in becoming who I am now. And the love and the laughter and the joy that I experience in my life, you guys in the cohort know. The love and the laughter and the joy that I experience in my build, I would have regretted if I stopped. Being here now, I'm happy that I kept going. And I went through heartbreak and financial loss past 2 years. Crazy heartbreak, crazy financial loss. Gained a whole lot of soul power. And now having the time of my life. It was a whole ride. It was a whole ride. And when it came to the heartbreak and the financial loss, my heart broke so hard that it broke completely open. There was nothing to heal from. It broke completely open. It didn't need healing. The L that I took with finances showed me that money is truly unlimited, an unlimited resource. And the moment that I know how, the practice that it takes to have stability in myself and my energy to then make that resource unlimited, that is a skill set. Man, that is a skill set. That is why I know that I came to earth on purpose to gain that skill set. To be a limited being in a limited body, to understand that you have access to unlimited wealth, material, financial, money, cash, crypto, coins, fiat, green money, multicolor money. If you know other cultures, they have different colors on their money. That shit is unlimited, truly. And you have access to it. to allow yourself to flip that's a beautiful way to put it, the wave contract of incarnation. And that's what I was talking about on one of the last calls. Yeah, all the days are one for me right now, so I don't know if it was yesterday or tomorrow that we talked. But the sine wave, I was talking about the sine wave of creation. This universe is a sine wave. When you learn how to build that equation in your body through your emotional resonance, you master the game. You master the game. Exactly. Born in sin, and to live is to be evil. That's what I was talking about. But we're not going in that direction right now. That's for one of the 2-hour cohort calls. Let me know. That was good. Let me know if you guys have questions. If you want me to move in a particular direction. Y'all, I'm multitasking right now. I'm going live and then I'm going for a run because I'm keeping my promises to myself right now. Whew. So, those of you in the cohort, you know I'm with you. You know I'm putting in this work right there with you. Thank you guys for the fires. The fires. The hearts. Let's put all that fire into the field right now. Deep activation. Where's my son? Deep activation. I didn't get the joke with the East. Sending a beautiful, powerful transmission to you guys right now. So, leveling up that pain, leveling up that experience of whatever is painful for you right now. And making it okay. Making it okay. Y'all are funny. Which way is east? So if the sun, which way does the sun rise? It rises in the east, sets over the west. So we're gonna go that way. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. I know you guys are moving through the depth, but when we tick up this frequency, this experience of pain is going to simultaneously feel like joy. And those of us that are on the spiritual path, we've already been experiencing this, but we think we're crazy. And we think we're going crazy because we can see the positive in the negative. That sends out a confusing signal to the grid. And us honing that in and understand that I came here to see the joy. Yep, I came here to see the joy in the experience of illusion, in the experience of suffering, in the experience of separation. And the fact that I get to do it in one lifetime now, you no longer have to wait till you and review. Because before the contracts were created, that you had to wait until you passed on or you were exiting the incarnation or had near-death experience, etc., to have that review, to see and feel the joy and the bliss in the pain. Right now we get to do it simultaneously in the incarnation. And that's a blessing. That's a blessing. But I want to tweak something, because sometimes I'm getting cold. I should start moving. Hold on. we need to walk because it's cold. I hope it doesn't mess up the signal. I Actually, I hope it doesn't mess up the signal. So let me just backtrack a little bit, because I want to finish this thought before I go. But sometimes those of us that tap into this energy, yo, I will run. I will go for a run on live. Maybe tomorrow. But those of us that tap in to this energy of gratitude, sometimes we do it from a place of lack. Sometimes we do it from a place of lack. And that's just what I want to switch. I'm going to tick us up right now a couple of notches. Let's take it up a couple of notches right now. And I want you to feel that in your entire chakra system. In any way that you're utilizing your gratitude to keep you in a state of lack, woo! 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 We are going to let that go right now. Whew. Clearing that from the field. Downloading us with what it feels like to know how to utilize our gratitude to keep us, hey Wale, what's up, brother? To keep us in a state of receptivity. Receptivity. Wale, tell your people what's up. Let's amplify this field right now. Releasing gratitude, releasing any belief systems around gratitude, keeping you in a state of lack. Downloading you with what it feels like to know how to receive, how to be in a state of gratitude that allows you to level up into your next state of abundance. Releasing you from the old contracts, the old lack contracts, and opening up new contracts in your sovereign authority now. Utilizing the sun behind me. To send this transmission to you all now. Beautiful. And sometimes we need that push. Sometimes we need to take that little dip back. This is what I was talking about with the sine waves. Sometimes we need to take that little dip back to enter that state of gratitude and go, oh no, wait, hold on. It's time to make that jump. Let me stop playing and make that jump. And that's where you fly. That's where you allow yourself to fly, to quantum leap. So I'm gonna close it on that. I love y'all so much beyond measure. Shout out to cohort 7. You guys are giving me the downloads for all my next investments in y'all. To build this organization. Now it better be a multi-billion-dollar organization. Thank you all for loving me, supporting me. You know for a fact, I love you the same. Thank you so much. Ciao.